You can tell them what you're saying. You can tell them the goats' names.
So this one is Jasmine.
You gotta speak up and say it loud.
So this one is Jasmine, my favorite out of the two, and that one is Violet. She's actually pretty shy if you don't have grain.
Nope.
And they both hate to be clipped.
Get down. Get down. There you go. Okay, I'll get the green. Okay, tell them that I can't wrestle with both of them at once, so I have to have at least one of them clipped up.
Mom can't wrestle with both of them at once, so she has to have them both clipped up. Mom can't wrestle with both of them at the same time, so she has to have at least one of them clipped up, and the only way she can get this girl is with the grain.
Can they see?
Yep. We only have enough.
Because these girls have been partially dried up.
We only have enough milk for the baby this time around, because these girls have both been partially dried up.
Big open mouth, Kate, Kaya.
Burger Man says cool.
Uh-huh.
Burger Man says cool.
And this is the actual mama. So she never nursed her baby.
They always were bottle feeding her.
Yep. So, we're just doing our best to get a little bit and get the milk to come back.
Ben Newman says, good morning, everybody. And Sandra Clark says, what a beautiful day. Off-grid lifestyle angel emoji.
So you can get goats to come back from being dried up, but you gotta feed them really good. And you gotta milk them as frequently as you can.
Jamie Curie says, oh come on, says, good morning. I'm making goat milk cottage cheese while watching. Don't blame ya. Our maid makes ricotta with it. It's awesome.
Yep. Alright. So, can you stand up, kiddo, so they can see? Can they see?
Yep.
We don't have a lot of milk, but it's enough. Can you come close enough, honey, that they can see?
I'll feed her this time. Paige did last night.
Did she?
Yeah.
Can you do it while holding the camera?
I can try. Yeah, I can. I think I've done it one-handed before.
Have you?
I think so. This is how impatient this girl is.
There you go. Okay, think about it. That's all the milk we got. So you can't just dump it in her face. You have to wait to make sure she latched on.
Okay.
Okay, Paige, Kaya's gonna feed her.
Whitney Sue says, hi from Oklahoma.
You want me to record?
Nope. She drinks very fast. Whoa, she struggles very hard. Okay, she's drinking air. Yeah. She drinks way too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't stop anymore. She drinks her milk way too fast, Mom. She didn't drink too fast. That fast.
Okay,
Oh,
go
someone
rinse
else
it
said
out.
hi.
Go rinse it out. All right, so these are the babies. This is the renter's baby, and this is our new baby, Zinnia. This is Jasmine, and this is Violet. So they came yesterday. Okay, Kaya, I asked you to go. You need to get the bottle clean while it's still wet. So there we go. We had to build a fortress last night to keep them in. We had that pallet in front there because if you have big healthy goats and they're in a new place, they want to sleep with you in your house. And this one kept jumping out every time we went in the house last night. So we built the fortress, and now they have enough grass in here to eat. And once they're a little more settled, we're gonna switch them out to the big pasture. So, all right, guys, there's our live morning show. It was 6 minutes, but hopefully it was enjoyable. And the other two goats out there, that one back there, Chai, is ours. Missy is the renter's. And if we really don't have enough milk for this baby, I'm probably just gonna go milk Chai. Because, well, maybe that's just what I'll do, because I am concerned that's not going to be enough milk for this baby throughout the day. So I am just going to go milk her too. I'm tempted to just take the top off everybody, just to take some pressure off. There you go, Mama. This one is not sure what you guys are going to be able to see. Sorry. Get the baby. Don't run at her. You're going to scare Missy away. What did I say? Don't run at her. You'll scare Missy away. Okay, this time please hold on to her. I don't know how much of that you guys actually saw. Let's see. There you go. All right. All right, so that'll still leave milk for the renter. Our renter is not used to milking, so a lot of times not all the milk comes out. Hopefully you guys can see. Mama. Here. Let me get it out of your way. All right. All right, I can't see what anybody's saying. Sorry. All right, that's it. Give me the bucket. Give me the bucket. Give me the bucket. Give me the bucket. There we go. All right, I don't know which way it wants to go. There we go. All right, so we'll walk back and see if I can get this. What was I saying? Oh, so we'll go back and filter this, and that way we will have milk. Yep, you can let her go now. Thank you. We'll go filter this really quick. Sorry if I don't talk a lot right now. It is heavy on my hands to hold the big milk bucket. All right. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. All right. So here I am in the kitchen. Need to wash my hands a little bit because I have been milking goats. All right. So if you have a milk goat that dries up, then what you need to do is milk her as often as you can and feed her as much as she'll eat. And a lot of times they'll come back. These girls, it's going to take a little bit of time because they've been getting dried up for a couple weeks, but you can bring them back. So you can use coffee filters to filter, but I don't like to do it here because I don't really have anything that will easily sanitize the coffee filter. So I just use this. Well, maybe I'll use this. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure I can get it down in there very easily. No, there, we got it. Okay. So that's how I do that. And then because one of the goats did stick her foot in the pot early on, this is not for human consumption. This is just for the baby. Let's see if I can tip this down so you can see it. This is just a cooking pot. There are better milk pots, but the renter has mine right now, and it has that half moon on it that lets it not have it get into your, if they kick, they don't put their feet into your milk bucket. And this is new milk, so it's quite foamy, so it takes a little bit of time to filter it. Okay, girls, I'm going to hand you her boiled eggs.
Also, Kai thinks that Jasmine has a tick.
Go have a hard-boiled egg? All right. So sometimes you just have to sit and wait for that foam to settle. And then what works best for bottles, in my opinion, is old beer bottles, or if you have the old glass pop bottles. But I don't know where Kaya put the bottle. Hold on a second, guys. Kaya, out of the goats, please. All right, so here's the nipple. Here's the bottle. you don't milk a goat out thoroughly, her milk goes down. And one of the things that's happened with the rancher's goats is that your hands have to be pretty strong to milk. And if there's a lot of milk there, and if your hands aren't adjusted to it, it can be pretty hard to get them to let their milk down. And so Missy has a lot of milk. She's the more white colored of the two goats. And you have to really work at her to get her to let her milk down. And so, pardon me. And so it is a little bit difficult for her because her bag is always pretty full in the morning and at night because it's a little harder to get her milk out. So I will let the rancher know that I did take the top off because she looked painfully full and I needed some for the babies anyway. And there we go. I will give the rest of this to the cat. She is a nursing mama cat, so we don't mind giving her some milk every day. So try to remember where I have all my lids. Where are all of my lids? Okay. So canning jars, they work great as Ziplocs, milking containers. They work great for everything. And you can can with them even. I just don't do that. Not a lot anymore anyway. Okay. So this just goes in the compost. This goes in the fridge, or if you wanted to turn it into yogurt, you could turn it into yogurt. This is our yogurt. See how nice and thick it is? And that is pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys. We feed the baby 3 times a day. It's 12 ounces 3 times a day. So I have plenty for her until tonight. And we still have some milk in the fridge from the last time we milked so that the girls can have it on cereal. Sorry, my nose is runny. And for breakfast, I don't know what I'm going to make. We might just do hard-boiled eggs for a bit because the girls have been a little bit slow on getting started with chores in the morning. So if we do hard-boiled eggs, get them started, and then at about 10 o'clock, bring them in for a bigger breakfast. That means I have all my work done. They've kind of seen that they need to do work during the day instead of being playing. Right now they're playing with the goats, thinking that's what they're going to be doing all day, and that is not the case. So I'm going to go give this milk to the cats. Thanks for coming in. And I do have a book on how to raise goats on my Etsy store. It's the milk goat ebook on my Dirtpatcheaven Etsy store if you're interested.